Forests have many tales to tell, if we would only care to listen, or rather see. As vast or small as forests can be, in total they cover nearly a third of the Earth's land, host a huge number of species, and are key to human well-being. Forests provide us with wood, fuel, food, clean water and clean air. They protect us against floods and erosion. They take up greenhouse gases and temper the effects of climate change. Furthermore, forests provide a space for recreation, relaxation and inspiration. When people think about forests, first and foremost they think about trees, the giants that dominate the forest. But what is often overlooked is the vegetation growing on the forest floor, which we call the understory. As true, silent witnesses of the forest, these plants have seen the rise and fall of the many trees that have surrounded them throughout history. This diverse understory layer is typically composed of herbs, ferns, dwarf shrubs and small trees, and can offer wonderful spring and summer views. Meet old hyacinth, fierce bracken and young ash, all members of the understory crew. An interesting bunch, aren't they? Despite their small stature, understory plants represent the majority of plant species found in the forest and have an important impact on its functioning. The understory can facilitate the growth of trees by drawing away the attention of large herbivores. But it can also suppress young tree seedlings in case of excessive growth.
Ouch!
The understory thus determines the future of the forest. Forests worldwide are heavily threatened by human society. They experience climate change, air pollution, and a loss through deforestation. Meanwhile, in many regions such as Europe, people have been using forests intensively for centuries, periodically clearing them for agriculture. Past land use changes and forest management have an important impact on the composition and functioning of today's forest. This is particularly true for the understory vegetation, since it's been shown to bear imprints of past human activities dating back centuries and even millennia. The differences we observe today are a result of the diversity of ways in which understory plants deal with environmental change. Some species, such as our old hyacinth, are very slow to colonise forests established on former agricultural land. Therefore, they only occur in woodlands that have been there for a very long time. Most understory species, however, are not that predictable. Not knowing how species react to global change, and what role past land use plays, makes conservation of forests and their understory a challenging task. To improve our understanding of how understories react to environmental change, a variety of techniques may be used. We can dive into historical archives to learn more about forest management and land use in the past. We can go to the forest to observe vegetation changes in sites that were described in former times. We can use experiments to compare the performance of understory communities on forest soils with a different past and alternative futures. In the end, we can use all this to develop models that can predict understory development and help forest conservation under global change. Crucially, we do all this without ignoring the fact that forests, their use, and their all-important understories go way back.